Hey guys, this is TheEnder, and so today it's going to be BCTV, round of 16, Group C, Beast versus Piano. So, yeah, I'm not doing these quite in order, as far as, A, B, C, D, but, had the time, felt like some Brood War, and here we are. Alright, so spawning in the upper left position, the yellow Zerg, we have Beast. And in the upper right position, we have the red Terran Piano. So I actually don't know all that much about Beast here. I don't know, he must not have been a good Kespa player back when I was watching. Sorry, let me turn the volume down a little bit. This is kind of loud for me. Alright, so I'm expecting a really good game here. This was on the list of top games from the series. So game one should start off with a pretty good bang. But, alright, so Beast is scouting correctly. He's scouting clockwise, which is pretty normal. And he's going to get lucky with it. So on the Terran side, we don't see a supply depot yet. That's kind of odd. No, okay, sorry. It's in the bottom right position. It's right where that... Yeah, right where the overlay was. Alright, there's the supply depot. Alright, not going nuts here. It's like, what, is he going for like a 10 CC? I don't even think that's a build. I don't know. Maybe it is. Alright, and there's the barracks. I think spawning pool probably... Okay, it's not down. It is a 12 something, whether it's a 12 hatch or 12 pool, can't tell you quite yet. Looks like it's going to be a... Where is it? Come on. Alright, there we go. So 12 pool and gas for Beast. I've heard from reasonable sources that it's a good Mutalisk build to go for that. And there's the quick expansion right after. So, because he's already gotten the gas, this is going to be a 2-hatchery build for a while. Usually once you start getting the gas, that means you're going to tech up and you're not spending your resources on another hatchery. But, alright. So, of course, this is on Fighting Spirit. And, it's a good standard map for a 2-hatch build. You got that cliff on the natural that you can, I don't want to say abuse, but you can use to micro your Mutalisk effectively, dodging them in and out of vision so that each time, your enemy has to retarget the mutas, and all around it's good for spreading around the damage, making sure your Marines can't focus fire the mutas down. But alright, both players have scouted each other. Fast layer, which is also indicative, commonly, of some kind of, aggressive play. Got 4 lings out, 2 trying to take, all of them trying to take out the scouting worker. Now, if it was something like, 6 lings to take out the scouting worker, then I might say it's, it's got a higher chance of being something like lurkers, where, secrecy is the #1 concern. But 4 is, it's reasonable. Rather fast bunker from Piano. I don't know if he was worried about that, or surprised to see the layer already on the way. I don't know. But yeah, with the bunker there, it's forming a nice little diagonal wall, so wings would have to like literally hug the bunker if they wanted to run by it. And with that Marine there, I don't think they can do it at all. So okay, both players getting the naturals up, and let's see what's going to happen. Got our second barracks on the way, as well as the gas. So we are not seeing a fast +1 from Piano, just a regular build. Look like Beast is actually taking his second gas already. That's a really, really fast second gas. I mean, that's almost like ZVZ fast second gas. Not quite, but almost. It looks like he's only got like maybe 3 or so drones mining minerals at the natural. Alright, he's transferring more down there now. But yeah, that's really fast gas. And he's taking it right away, yeah. So this is a very, 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 very heavy 2-hatch muta play. And that's probably why those lings are really trying to deny the scout. So usually, you mine a whole lot more minerals, so you can transition out, get a third hatchery, third base. But no, he's looking to be angry Zerg. Is that a thing? Alright, so larva's getting saved up. Spire is nearly complete. And there are no turrets. Ooh. There's gotta be turrets. Alright, so the engineering bay isn't even all the way done. It's, like I said, these are really fast mutas, and it's gonna be a lot of them. I mean, double gas, you can consistently pump a whole lot of mutas with that. And, oh, that was even incredible. So, to put it simply, he didn't get the sunken colony. A lot of times Zergs will have to get a sunken colony when the Marines push out. But he didn't get it, so he's saving 175 minerals because he skipped the sunken. So alright, we have turrets going down in the mineral line rather than behind the minerals. I think that might be normal, but that means those mutas are going to have free reign on the SCVs for a while. Alright, so we've seen about 3 SCVs go down. The mutas are not able to one-shot the workers, it looks like, so there's probably not more than 7 there. There's probably 6 or 7, especially with these extra few that are getting rallied in. Alright, with those 2 more, they're now able to one-shot SCVs pretty reliably. And the splash is also helping out here, as you saw. You got a double. Oh, another double kill. So of course the glaive damage is. It's sort of a form of splash damage, but it's a weird one. I mean, it's a specific amount of damage rather than like splash damage, but it functions sort of like splash. Alright, so there we go. We have 9 mutas. Nice glaives. Ooh, lost a muta there. But each one of these is taken out of a Marine. That's pretty good. He keeps on whittling down the Marine count. This could get scary. Especially with only 2 barracks to make Marines. Is that only 1 turret on the south side? Oh man, there's so few SCVs left. There's very few SCVs left. I think the economy of Piano has been practically crippled. I mean, he's got his main reasonably saturated, but not his minerals at the expansion. And Beast, he's powering out. Well, that's the weird thing. So he got the double gas, but I don't think he actually used it to make all that many reinforcement mutas. So I would have said it's like supposed to be an all-in, but I don't know. And now he's taking a third base. Lost another muta there, so he's down to 7. What? Burrow and Queen's Nest. Alright, this is a very, very odd build. I don't know what he's going for. Burrow against Terran. I mean, you don't have to get Burrow to burrow your lurkers. So usually it's for like surprise attacks with lings. You get like 2 control groups of lings and then you burrow them. But 2 more mutas went down. I mean, he's done economic damage, but if he bleeds out all his mutas, he's got nothing to keep the Terran back in his base. Another muta gone, down to 7. And we saw he already invested in them getting that +1 attack. Alright, now the Marines have to retreat. There's too few of them. Oh, but another muta goes down. Alright, so there's all those muta reinforcements. I was wondering where they were. It's kind of sad that Beast lost so many mutas there. But he's still got a pretty decent amount. I mean, with those reinforcements, he's up to what, like 8 or so? Still one-shot Marines and SCVs, doing a ton of worker damage, man. As far as whether or not it's worth it, think about it. Every time those mutas shoot, an SCV goes down, so every time they shoot, it's 50 minerals that he gains. Alright, and so there's more reinforcement mutas. So once you get enough reinforcement mutas, usually you can actually start splitting out the weekend ones off to the side, letting them regen, because you only really want to control 11 in that one group. Because muta micro on 2 groups, that's super hard. Alright, so we saw a fast hive. Yeah, fast hive after that fast Queen's Nest. So Beast is going for some. Now he's got the hive already on the way, and now he's just now getting the Hydra Den for the lurkers. Ooh, but those Marines, they got caught out. I don't know if they weren't expecting that kind of muta number, or they didn't get stimmed in time. But yeah, the Marine count is really, really low. Starport on the way, but it's ages behind. I mean, by the time the first vessel's out, the Greater Spire! Oh no, no, this is not good. This is very bad. And the reason why I say that is, I mean, yeah, he's got Muta upgrade, so it's not a bad idea, but there's literally, like, I don't know if someone did a study or what, but Zergs that go for Greater Spires, they only win, in professional play, Zergs that go for Greater Spires literally only win, like, 10% of their matches. I mean, they can seem like they're so far ahead, but the second they go for the Greater Spire, it's like they call it the kiss of death. They almost never win, and I don't know, and you can't necessarily trace it back to one particular thing, but it's just it doesn't work. Whether it's too much gas or whether it doesn't scale better into the later game, whatever it is. Oh, and those mutas are all so weak. You gotta save them. You gotta save them, especially if you're building the Greater Spire. But although, like I said, he was doing really good damage to the Zerg, I really feel like just getting that Greater Spire, the odds are suddenly against him. I mean, yeah, you put the Guardians over the ridges by the natural, and they are really annoying to take out. And of course, he sent his weakened Mutalisk there because when you morph into something, anything, as a Zerg, they jump out of the cocoon with full health. But once again, what? Hydra range? He's getting Hydra range. Not Lurker aspect. Hydra range. So he's planning on using those Hydras as anti-air, like anti-wraith or something. This is like a good old fastest map type strategy. You go for the Guardians with the Hydras for anti-air. What, Valkyries? Oh, the Valkyries! So the reason you don't go for Hydros versus Medic Marine is, of course, Hydras do half damage versus light units or bio units, and so with the medics, Hydras just don't work at all. They are not the least bit cost effective. So as you can see, the Hydros are just getting owned. And this is where you'd really like to have lurkers. Oh no, 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 no. All the Hydras are going down, there's no Sunkens, there's no army. This looks like game to me. I mean, this could be a lot of mutas. I can't tell how many mutas that are. It might be enough mutas to just completely overpower everything. But especially with the fact that there's a Valkyrie. Oh! 2 Guardians popped out of nowhere. And Guardians are pretty good against Marines. But even still, oh no, this is not looking good. With the reinforcements coming from the back. Yep, all the mutas are dying, all the mutas are dying, still dying, drones are dying, oh no. See, Guardians are just so darn slow, I mean, they can't run away, so they pretty much have to stand and fight. And see, there's a Wraith. One Wraith kills all the Guardians, because Guardians can't shoot up, and all the mutas already died, and now there's Hydralisks, but Hydras can't take on the Marines, it's just not working. I told you, Guardians, the Guardians just don't work. I don't know if we just need like the next Zerg Bonjour to figure out how to, but alright, GG. Or WW. I guess that's sort of like GG. Alright, so Piano's going to take this game. I'll see you in game number 2.